Alright, so we're back finally after a 2-week weekend hiatus, back making a video. We did a video of the boost gauge, but I had stomach bug at the time, so the video turned out pretty bad. Having an issue with my locks. But we got the boost gauge in there. Install was not that bad. I had my dad help me with the wiring and everything just because I'm an idiot when it comes to that, and he's an electrician, so why not? But you run the wires down through the column here, time in over at the fuse, I think to this actually, which it no longer stays in, but doesn't bother me. And then one of the negatives goes to one of the fuses down here, and then there's a hole that goes through the firewall, and then you just tie it into the fuel pressure regulator. God bless you, Allie. And then this morning, I didn't make a video because it was such a small thing, but we put new side markers in just because they were getting the condensation, and all you have to do is kind of push it forward. Neighbors do that. Oh my god, neighbors. Alright, cut the video. Alright, so my neighbors just came outside, that's why I paused. I'm not talking in front of the neighbors. But we did the little side markers. Like I said, you kind of push it forward. I used a screwdriver, you pop it out, and then put a new bulb in. It's kind of making a glare, but you put a new bulb in. The wiring was fine. This one, it was just burnt out, and the seal kind of broke, so water was getting in. Same thing on this side. When I was pulling it out, the whole lens came off, but we got new ones in there, and it looks like that one already has condensation in it, so sick. I don't even know how that's possible, but maybe I should stop buying cheap ones. I don't know. I didn't know that I bought cheap ones. But what we're gonna do is the door handles. I got door handles from China, I think it was, and they're just little chrome stripe. Black's like similar to what's on the cart currently, not exactly, but I don't mind all that much, so we're gonna do that real quick. Basically what you do is there is this little cover, you'll pop it off. There's gonna be a T20 screw. Apparently I was watching other videos, you turn it 12 times and then you can pull the lock out, and then you disconnect the cable, which is on the door handle, and then the whole door handle will just come out. And then I guess vice versa, you put the handle in, put the lock in, tighten it 12 times, and then for the rear, it's gonna be a little bit harder, I guess, but you have to take the bolts out of the latch, let the latch drop down, put a screwdriver through here, and then there's a lever that you have to slide forward or backwards, and it allows for this piece to come out. And then same thing, you'll pop the little cable off, take the door handle out, vice versa, put it back together. So we're gonna start on the front door. All right, so like I said, you pop this little cover off, and then inside is a T20 screw type ordeal, and when you use the logo on the screwdriver, you're gonna turn it 12 times with the door handle held out, and that should allow for the lock to come out. And then you'll pull the lock out, remove that cable. So I'll start taking this off. Allie, if you wanna hold the door handle out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then you can let go. It's not going to shut all the way. You can just push it closed. Maybe you can't. Okay, so the lock comes out, and then this is something you have to note. where the cable sits, apparently like if the tension's messed up, it'll make it so your door handle doesn't open. So you can see that's like just barely on there. And then what you'll do is pop it off. Okay, pull the door handle back, and then it should come out. There we go. Voila, and then your door handle's off. Alright, so door handle's out. Got the new one. What?
Say it again, because I don't know if it's...
Door handle's out. Got the new one. Shout out my mom. Ripping a dart. And then, assuming it goes back in the same way, there's like a little doohickey that it goes around, so we'll try and find it.
Boys.
There we go. And then put that clip back in where it was, so the tension is the same. That seemed to work. Voila, and then tighten it 12 times, and then we'll see if the door opens, hopefully. All right, so put everything back the way it was, and it still works. So we're gonna go do the other side and pop that one in, and then we'll move to the back door, which looks to be a little bit more tedious. Same thing, pop this out. It doesn't, I don't have a screwdriver that fits underneath, so if you like push on it, you can fit your fingernail. And then you put the screwdriver on, just pry it out. Don't lose it, I thought I lost it. Same thing, we're gonna hold the door handle 12 turns and then pull it out. So, Allie, hold the door handle. Dude's just taking down a Rice Krispie treat right now. All right, so Coley. Cuz, you gotta be shitting me.
Okay, go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guys, make sure you get a helper that isn't just stuffing their face with food the whole time. I mean, unreal, you know? And then I'm just taking this one off to see, because the place I ordered it from like fucking AliExpress, and they sent me 2 covers that have a slot for a keyhole, obviously, or I'm assuming. Sure enough, there's no key in there, so I'm gonna keep this one on and just deal with it not matching exactly. But you can switch it out if you want. I just don't want to have a silver nothing sitting there. This one looks like it's the same amount of tension pretty much. Just pop the little cable off, pull it back. Ooh. It's stuck on the cable. Other door handle out. Same thing as last time. Put this thingy in there. You want to pull it back so that it goes in. Cable is going to sit right around the same spot. So I'm having the same issue as the other side. The clip doesn't really stay in and it's kind of chewing at the tabs. I don't know. said, it worked like that, but that's not matching up. So I'm not sure if it's gonna open the door. And this is not seating correctly. And it's not seating correctly because this side's not all the way on. So that's gonna bother me that they don't match exactly, but what are you gonna do? All right, and tighten it up again. Allie, try not to stuff your face. Why are you? Just put it on the ground. Open the door. So we got it at mega, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it works. All right, so just to end the video, the handles are on. They look good. I've never really seen anyone else run these. Got the idea from my brother, but basically the only thing that's messed up is this back door handle lock falls out, which we're just gonna have to silicone it in. Basically for the back, you just do the same thing as the front. Through a little hole right here in the seal, and just do it all the same way. It looks good. I like it. No one else, like I said, no one else has really done it. Tune in next week. The video is going to be fixing the backlighting for the climate control. So feel free to like the video, comment, whatever you want. I don't really care. And then subscribe. Catch you next week.